Well, a quick game one, but now it's on to game two. So hitting the abyss for Team Fire, it's back-to-back LCS MVP. Put your hands together for Hooney's big brother, REIGNOVER!
Y representando al equipo hielo, a veces los viejos amigos se convierten en tus peores enemigos. Pero maldita sea, quiero tener su pelo. REKKLES!
Yes! Every time. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, how many of these are there? How can they come up with new stuff every time?
I think that's why we're splitting them up, so we don't have Dash anybody there every time, because by the finals, we have to like start getting really creative at that point.
Yeah, we already got a little preview of a bye carrying Dash with his back, so hopefully it holds out for the rest of the tournament.
Nobody's going to carry these guys, though. 1v1, mano a mano, REKKLES. I'm actually really excited to see him in the tournament, because where people are talking a lot about SOAS, I think REKKLES actually has insane wave understanding from bot lane as an AD carry and just really solid mechanics as well.
Yeah, and I think motivation is another thing too. He is playing All-Stars to win All-Stars. Every game mode, it's like no fun allowed. REKKLES, let's go.
He hates losing.
Ah, there it is. The Kennen first ban, it's what actually REKKLES, I saw him playing in the practice game.
Yeah.
So, no surprise there.
Yeah, the Quinn that he pulled out as well, and then Kayla, and obviously these are all really good AD carry bans. I like the Vanguard ban. It's a little dangerous for me to leave up Nasus versus a jungle player, because it feels like that's the go-to cheese. Just tank Nasus and hope that you get to 100 CS quickly.
Yeah, everybody's saying like us junglers don't have mechanics. It's kind of true, but only when it comes to CSing, right? But with Nasus, you don't have to think about that. You E and you'll kill the whole back wave.
Yep, kill the whole wave. I think REIGNOVER is looking forward to an all-in kind of style here, though, the harvest he was having so far. 20 seconds remain.
A zoom in there actually blew my mind. Brandon Lucian, it just looked like Lucian was on fire, and that's it. Like, same splash art.
People have overlaid those splash arts and have like dug deep into the lore, and then they confirmed he wasn't actually
they went too deep, and now I'm disappointed. Oh well. But I wonder what he's going to play here, because Akali, don't think so. Darius? Oh!
He actually locks it in. That's
Okay.
super hard to play, because if you play Darius versus dashing AD carries, you can interrupt the dashes usually, at least if you're lucky, but with Ezreal's shift, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, how are you going to get to him? So you're talking about how you win in the win conditions. Darius, you have to kill him, but it's really hard to get to him, and he's slippery, and if REKKLES actually takes Exhaust and Barrier, I don't really see Darius coming out with a win here unless there's a huge misplay by REKKLES.
Yeah, REIGNOVER is going for pretty unique summer spells here. I hope REKKLES realizes that that's coming, because that's actually pretty smart, going for the Ghost. The Ghost and the Cleanse, something you could see on Olaf as well, just really desires that proximity. Yeah. REKKLES obviously going for Exhaust, but it'll be nullified entirely.
Yeah, if there is a Cleanse coming out here, it is important to note that Cleanse doesn't just remove CCs, it removes Summoner spells as well. So the Ignite will actually go away on top of it.
Definitely, but then it's up to REKKLES obviously to never double stack those in and all in. Just had a quick look. It is REIGNOVER's running the
Fervor
18-0-12, so Fervor with 15 AD, 6.3 armor, and then 72 health. So basically he's doing like an 80 all-in page with some tank stats that work well versus physical carries. So that kind of is super standard.
I will say though, he will have a shove advantage with his Q level 1 over the Ezreal if he just decides to walk up straight into the lane. He does go with those 2 summoner spells, and REKKLES is also going with the aggressive set here.
Ooh, REKKLES' rune page is actually really interesting. Ooh. The one he's running right now. He has 20% attack speed, then a tiny amount of physical damage, and then just some flat health. And he has 1 lifesteal Quinn. So he's basically playing the push game. He's going to stack up that Ezreal passive and just keep autoing the creeps over and over and over. He is not looking for all-in trades. He's just looking for repetitive shove, honestly, winning the match with lane control.
And I assume he has Fervor.
Nope, he has
I'm sorry,
Warlords.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Fervor is not very good at all. Especially, it used to be good on Ezreal, but now everybody's just actually, I would take it in solo queue, but I wouldn't take it on this.
Yeah, it's Fervor, you think it's good because, you know, on additional auto attacks on champion, I get so much attack speed from his passive. The problem is, if you're playing a CS game, you just want to stay alive. Sustain is so valuable. Yeah,
you think about last year's, everybody was taking the, oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. Grasp the Undying off the top of my head. There you go.
Everybody was grasping up here. REKKLES just trying to like focus the creep that his creeps are focusing as well here. Trying to whittle them down. That auto attacks in between. As long as it's the push, he can afford to go for those cheeky autos, because obviously he is ranged to melee. That is usually the trading pattern of a ranged champion into a melee champion. You want to get 1 creep lead on the push, then start trading. or at least finish off the creeps before the second wave meets.
And this is good as well. Reignover's going to walk up, try to get some damage on this, but Rekkkles gets constant auto attacks. Brush control is in Reignover's favor here, but the level 2 comes out for Rekkkles.
Yeah, because Reignover is not level 2 yet, and he gets punished for being that brush here.
Oh, he got both summoners off.
That's a good spot there because he used both the Ignite and the Exhaust, so maximum value from Cleanse, but already on the back foot. This is why you do not want to be over-pushing if you're Ezreal. You want to poke him down, but don't donate the creeps under the turret, because this is an experience race for Reignover. He doesn't want CS necessarily. He just wants to stay competitive so his items don't track too far behind.
Yeah.
But he's looking for that all-in, especially in level 6.
I think you can wait for level 6. Yeah, that's kind of his win condition here. Get to level 6, try to punish Rekkkles for a misposition or being a little too far forward. But Rekkkles has full advantage in this game. He's going to go up in CS, he's going to go up in experience and shove.
He's getting sucked into trading a lot, though, instead of focusing on the creeps. He always wants to punish Reignover when he walks up melee range, especially for these caster creeps.
Yep. Also, both relics ended up spawning at 215. Reignover has a shove advantage here. Maybe he'll pick his up. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, picks it up. Has Corrupting Potion.
Yeah, he used all stacks of it.
So he's running dry right now, whereas Rekkkles has a continuous source of sustain in the Warlord. So it's looking pretty good for the Swedish Wonder Boy.
Oh yeah, he's got Warlords, Lifesteal Quintessence, and he's also got the Dorans on top of it. So he's really healthy.
It's at these points where you gotta remain calm, though. Everybody wants to shift in, finish off Reignover, but there's still a chance that he can always beat you on the backhand.
If you're Reignover, you have to stay really calm, because this is where like the house is burning down around you. Like, this is fine. This is fine. I don't know. This is fine. I picked Darius. It's great. Because now you're thinking, okay, maybe I didn't think this completely through. Maybe I want a 1v1 with this. And,
I mean, he just has to keep thinking about the win conditions, which is getting to level 6 here. So
they're narrow.
Tracking that. But obviously, Rekkkles, pretty good wave control so far. Honestly, a back behind, so he can afford to base. He doesn't really care if Reignover freezes this wave, because he'll just come back and shove it in. He's still enough CS ahead.
Oh, this is interesting, because Reignover will have like 10 creeps on him.
Yeah, Rekkkles doesn't even care. He's like, I don't think you want to stop me there, buddy.
Yeah. Tough walk up, take all the aggro, cannon minion wave on top of it.
A bit of a freeze here. Obviously, more minions on the other side. But Reignover knows, as a melee champion, you don't want to be freezing. Freezing only works if you can punish the opponent for approaching you. Or it works if you're close to your turret and you won't have safety. I think it's better for Reignover to just solidify getting all that CS and then stack a wave on the other way. Maybe then he can threaten Rekkkles for an all-in.
Yeah, that's a good point. And he still has to wait about, I would say, like 4 more waves before he's going to be able to wait for that level 6.
Yeah, brutally long time. It's around like 50 CS. I think yesterday that most 6s were hit. So that would be exactly what you said right there.
Yeah, it's about that 6-minute mark-ish, a little bit higher.
It's a good trade for Reignover, I think.
Oh wait, he'll get the chase. It's good.
Full HP versus full HP. Darius will always win in proximity. Now, Rekkkles can sustain up, though. If there's another trade like this, obviously it'd be good for Reignover. He's level 5. This could be a good precursor to the level 6 all-in.
Exactly. That was a good test there, because if he's able to actually get that E off and Rekkkles isn't fast enough to actually have the Arcane Shift in return, that's a good sign for Reignover.
Now, we're looking at the Ghost as well. The wave is in a great spot for Reignover, despite Rekkkles seemingly having control, because he can pops the Ghost right now. He's going in pre-6.
Oh.
Reignover?
One more!
Why go?
Yep.
Why would he go like 3-6? He needs the ulti to finish that. He needs to capitalize on those stacks.
At that point, you got to go for broke.
Yeah.
Okay, I lied. You don't necessarily have to go for broke.
Oh, you don't have to go for broke. You just wait. Because the wave was in a good spot, which means you can always run him down if he runs away with the Ghost. So that kind of box was ticked. Rekkkles on level 6. The ulti is, you can sidestep it with the Ghost too. Reignover tanking 5 creeps, 6 creeps in total, like the millimeter trailing there. Cleanse is a tad late as well. Just plays that very calm.
Yeah, Rekkkles also got the Ignite off as the Darius Q was coming through on the heal, so cut the heal as well, which may have been the difference there for him to get away.
Yeah, that's obviously why he's bringing that to the table.
What were you thinking, man? But no, old teammates there, Rekkkles will walk away with the win, and he's going to progress further in the tournament, which, people are saying Rekkkles, Soaz have really good chances of winning the whole thing.
Yeah, he was definitely had his eyes set on this match. Even yesterday, he was the only thing he was talking about was the 1v1s. Just really wants that victory because, I mean, it's a little ego thing. You know?
It stays with you too.
If you get voted for All-Stars, you get there, you know, you want to show up, play against the best players in the world, get a chance to 1v1 Faker.
Yeah, and Faker went in an interview and he ended up saying, like, when you solo kill me, you become famous. Maybe some people are trying to get a little fame back, take it away from Faker.
Yeah. Mata could be the first one. That one is up a little later, so definitely can't wait to see that one.
Oh, that one. That one, Prey versus Jankos. There's a lot.
I mean, I
that I'm
can't wait to see
looking
Prey
for.
versus Jankos.
Well, you know what? Smeb versus Ziv is the one that's up next.
Yeah.
Both of these guys have been MVP in their region as a top laner, which is not the easiest thing to do in the world, right? The game, usually it'll reward junglers, it'll reward mid laners, and having a top laner that's able to get MVP of the league is actually a big feat.
But I wonder what style they're going to play, because League of Legends lately has been trending to like World of Tanks more in the top lane meta, but in the 1v1, we have barely seen any Tahm Kenches or the like.
That's true, but you know, we did end up having to see some more 80 carries and some more mages in the top lane. So these guys obviously branched out a little bit. You have REKKLES and REIGNOVER, former teammates of Fnatic.
Yeah, they're walking backstage. We're ready on stage, however, with Ibai to introduce the next matchup.